I want to focus a lot on gender inequality, and this is a good example, although it focuses on a man, but it shows how the man kind of gets off easily compared to the women involved. Go Young-woo, he was a TV star, a pop star, I don't know, he's involved in various media, and he recently got arrested. Police were already investigating 2 charges by teenage girls that they were raped by him. Then he got arrested in December for molesting a 13-year-old girl in his car. The 2 girls that were raped, that happened in 2010. One was 13 years old and it happened at his house, and the other was 17 years old. But the recent case was a 13-year-old, and that happened while he was being investigated. Now, the 13-year-old girl who was raped, he brought her to his house, he got her drunk, telling her that because he had TV and pop connections, whatever, that he could get her a career in the entertainment industry. So he got her drunk and then he raped her. Now, does that make him a pedophile? Well, technically a pedophile is someone who is interested in prepubescent children. So they're 13, but keep in mind that in Korea, 13 is 11 and 12 years old in other parts of the world. Also, obviously, they are below the age of consent. In Korea, the age of consent is 19, and this guy's 37, and this is 13-year-old girls and 17-year-old girls. You know what his sentence was for these 3 girls? 5 years in jail. They wanted to push for 7 years, and he got off with 5 years. 5 years for ruining the lives of these girls. One can only hope that in that time, they're able to return to normal lives, not suffer the shame and the guilt of this situation. I honestly don't know what the jail time would be in the US courts, but 5 years sounds ridiculously small for this kind of crime. Now, the Chosun Ilbo, the newspaper, they've been writing about this case, and they wrote a really kind of sickening article recently. I'll provide a link to it below. The title of the article is Go Young-woo, Pedophile or Behavioral Addict. Basically, the article invites us to consider that he may not be a pedophile, or he may not just be someone who likes raping young girls, but this might be a type of behavior addiction, that he has to do this because of his fame and popularity or something. The article's disgustingly sympathetic to him, as if he gets a pass because he's famous and he needs to do these kind of disgusting acts. You know what his behavioral addiction is? He's addicted to raping teenage and preteen girls. Most of the Chosun Ilbo's articles don't focus on the girls at all. Granted, they probably want to remain anonymous and don't want more attention brought to them because they feel ashamed of the whole situation. I mean, it's kind of really gratifying to know that they're willing to speak out at all, and it's likely that there are more victims who are afraid to speak out. But the latest article really seemed to sympathize with him and his plight and his addiction, as if, I'm addicted to, let's say, jigsaw puzzles. Is that the same as being addicted to raping young girls? There's something really wrong with a culture where we're meant to sympathize with a celebrity just because he's a celebrity and he does something really repulsive and disgusting, as if this is something celebrities, and particularly male celebrities, are supposed to be doing. From this perspective of judgment culture, he wasn't judged harshly at all, and I think that's wrong.